Welcome back, it's Jeff. Today I'd like to share with you the IYV, that's Indian Vina IP350 electric guitar. It's a Korean company that makes guitars in a factory in Vietnam. You see, I flipped the truss rod cover over. It has Korean writing on the back that looks like this or like that. Same thing. Yeah, that's what it would normally look like. I flipped it over. So that's an option. If you get one of these and you don't like Korean writing on your truss rod cover, just flip it over. That's a bone nut, a Jatoba fretboard, which means, you see it's got a little bit of kind of orange pink to it. There's another one. There's another one. That one's even lighter colored. This is what a rosewood would look like. So it's a little more brown versus the Jatoba. So as long as you're okay with that, this is actually one of the darker ones on the IP350 BLK. BLK refers to this being they call it trans black, this color, and it's super reflective. You can see there's a little bit of flame maple. That is a thin veneer, so it has very little depth and motion to that flame. You can see on the edge they have left some exposed body wood that looks like binding, but it's actually wood where they taped off, painted black, then peeled the tape off to leave that exposed to look like it has binding. It is a carved top, you can see that. We have a volume and tone knob, a three-way switch that is neck pickup, both pickups, and bridge pickup. You see, this is a string through the body model with a Tune-o-matic type tailpiece. I believe this came with chrome covers on the pickups that look like this, and they say Destiny CNC wound on them, because those are the pickups that IYV uses in all their guitars. I happened to replace this bottom. I took the covers off and then replaced the bottom with the Seymour Duncan I just happened to have. Didn't really need it, but I had a pickup in the spare parts bin, so I threw that in. This is the stock pickup up here. It actually is a really warm sounding neck pickup. I like it. For the frets, the one thing that I'll say about all of the IYV guitars that I have, all of them, the frets were a little bit rougher than I like them. So when I take the strings off to replace them, I will scrub the fretboard, oil it, and then I'll take my fret leveling beam and do a very light fret level and polish to be sure that they're all level and polished, and then put my own new strings back on. I'll also take a sanding sponge and go up and down the side to just round off the fret ends. I haven't had any sharp ones that were going to cut me, but that just makes it feel a little bit better in my opinion. But if you like a PRS style guitar, this IP350 is one of my absolute favorites. It's a nice modest weight set neck guitar. The neck's not too chunky, it's not too thin. It's a little bit less expensive than the IP300 TSB. It's also lighter. The TSB, I believe this is a real maple, flame maple cap on each side, where this is a mahogany body with a thin maple veneer on top. This is a little bit lighter than the IP300. So, oh, and the other difference here, because they're very similar. If you look at this guitar and look at that one over there, the shape, everything is very similar, but that has a Tree of Life inlay. I prefer the mother of toilet seat dots here to the Tree of Life. That's just personal preference. But if you like PRS style guitars, these are way better than they should be for the money. I highly recommend them. You can tell I have a problem. I just keep buying them. I highly encourage picking one up if you like this kind of guitar.